Viewer beware, you're in for a scare. Welcome to day 16 of a very spooky Solotober. We are in the final stretch now. All we have left to play is Silent Hill 2. A game that I have seen a lot about. I've heard a lot about it. And, it's time, I guess. A little background before. I've always been kind of interested in Silent Hill. I used to watch a lot of YouTube videos about it. It used to scare me. And, you know, I followed it over the years. I know how one game was released on PlayStation 1, more or less as a competitor to Resident Evil, and how the team behind Silent Hill were more or less the outcasts from Konami. They were put in their own team because no one else wanted to work with them, so they became masters of their craft. Even years later, people are still talking about their work. So I figured now is the right time to play it. I played the first Silent Hill last year for the VOD channel. Those were a rough couple videos. I wouldn't recommend watching them. They're more or less still up for preservation, but yeah, I figured last year I would get around to playing these games, one every year, and this year just so happened to be Silent Hill 2. I had no idea that the Silent Hill 2 remake would be announced, so hopefully I get to see firsthand why everyone likes this game so much. I already do kind of like it. But anyways, I hope everything goes well for the stream. I've been having some technical difficulties beforehand, like Windows just deciding to lock up. Once Solotober's over, then I can actually go in and reinstall Windows, whatever I have to do. But for now, let's hope everything is good. I'm gonna be playing the Silent Hill 2 Enhanced Edition. If you want to play it for yourself, I think all you have to do is Google it. It'll tell you what you need to do. That's how I figured it out. I'm also going to be using a controller. So let's hope everything goes well. Wow, that was quick. Alright, welcome to Silent Hill 2. Enhanced Edition. Oh no, my taskbar is sticking out. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, for transparency's sake, I did kind of play it beforehand to make sure everything worked. As far as I can tell, it does. So let's get into it. I'm not gonna play the intro cutscene because it kind of spoils some stuff. But we'll watch it afterwards. A letter from Silent Heaven. I'm gonna be going normal and normal. I don't wanna like walk past everyone, but I also want to have a bit of a challenge, you know? You would expect your inner demons to put up kind of a fight. So, that's the justification. Let's get into it. I've heard there's a theory that when James looks in the mirror, he's actually looking at the player. I think someone asked Masahiro Ito on Twitter, and he's like, no, that's just, it's just how the motto was positioned.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Just thought I'd mention that. Oh yeah, we got the tank controls. It's gonna take me a while to get used to them. It's how you run. Strafe. How I shimmy. Oh, that's the map. Okay. Good enough.
In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said, Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Oh my god, that music though. If there's one thing these games got right, it's that ambiance. I could just stand here for hours. What happens if I go this way? This is the road I came in on. There's no point in going back. crazy to think. Just a couple years ago, looking at this background, you would be fooled into thinking there was an expansive environment. But now, it really does look like you're just looking at a JPEG. I got a map of Silent Hill. There's nothing else worth taking. I also heard about... I won't mention it directly. There's a theory that there's something in this back seat. I'll leave it at that. Sometimes, less really is more. Playing this game makes me think of other horror games that have come out, namely Dead Space. You know, this game and Dead Space have the same objective, but they do it wildly different. It's not scary at all. Yeah, 'cause not to knock on Dead Space, right? But Dead Space opens up with your spaceship crashing into a bigger spaceship. Slow build-up, but then, you know, all the monsters just rush out. Oh, you gotta kill all the zombie aliens. But this game, gotta walk down the path. Have your vision obscured, listen to weird meat noises in the distance. As much as this is trying to be a horror game, you can't help but feel kind of at ease. Am I weird for saying that? There's something in the well. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. It gives me a weird feeling. Oh man. Those 8 kilobytes are really gonna take a toll on my free space. I guess that's a good explanation for saving in video games. At least Silent Hill tries to integrate that aspect of it into the lore, even if it doesn't inherently make sense. Oh. Another person.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
You mean
Lost?
like that TV show?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah.
It's kind of jarring when it
It's hard to
switches
see
from the
with the
cutscene.
fog, There's only the
in-game.
one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This, this town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's,
I got it. I'll be careful.
This is exactly like an
I'm not
Oblivion
lying.
NPC
No.
conversation.
I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
but why?
I'm looking for... someone.
Who is it?
Someone... very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your
No,
problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Before I get any hate, I'm not making fun of this game. Well, maybe I am. I am poking a little bit. But I do like the voice acting. I do get that it's supposed to be intentionally bad. Hey.
What is it?
Oh. Nothing. Sure is quiet here, huh?
I guess.
Seems like my normal interaction with women. I think a lot of people don't understand that this game is pretty much all creative direction. It's all creative decisions. You know, to have the camera look like this, to have the fog obscure your vision. You know, the whole game is built upon those features. So when other game titles try to copy this style, they don't really get why it works so well here. Silent Hill Ranch. Do they got Silent Hill ketchup too? I actually like ranch. Hey, Eric. Hey man, what's up? Oh, nothing much. Just, confronting my inner demons is all. You know. Typical Sunday night. Is that James walking? Or... is there something else in here with me? The only Silent Hill game I played is Silent Hill 3. Really? I heard Silent Hill 3 is pretty good. If not, actually, like, really good. I've actually never played... No, never mind. I was gonna lie. I forgot that I played the first Silent Hill last year. I was gonna say, I've never played a Silent Hill before. But, no, yeah, I have. It's the first time I'm gonna play this one. Heard a lot about it. Kind of has a reputation that precedes it. Oh, I see. The only Silent Hill game I played is Silent Hill 3, but I heard this is good. Yeah. Whenever someone mentions Silent Hill, I think this and Silent Hill 3 are the games that get brought up. The first Silent Hill, I think, is kind of rough. This game, they really sanded it down. Sanded it down. Sorry. Really improved a lot of the aspects of this game. Huh. Was I supposed to get here already? I think I missed something. Ah. Whatever. Let's just keep going forward. If I need to, I could always just go back. Are these marks blood? That shadow just now. Well, being the white guy in the horror franchise, I guess I gotta follow that entity now. Cat Street. Lindsay Street. Oh. Health drink. I did hear that if there's an item you can pick up, James will look at it. So I saw him looking to the right. Like, is there something there? Silent Hill 1, the protagonist is the father of the protagonist of Silent Hill 3. Yeah, I did hear about that, actually. I think of all the Silent Hills, I know the most about 3. I think last year, or no, the year before, I was watching this streamer play Silent Hill 3, which is what kind of inspired me to play Silent Hill 1 and then go with the yearly schedule. It would be cool to see you play It would be cool to see you play 3 soon. Sorry to disappoint, but I would like to play them all. You know, like, all after another. I think that would be cool to marathon them. But I think, I want to keep them separate in my mind. So the current schedule, at least, is one every year. So if you really want to see me play it, I'll be playing it next year. way! There's something there! You still got the stick in there! There we go, that's attack. It's like a skunk.
Is it dead? What the hell is it? It's not human.
Do you think maybe the spray that this enemy attacks with is indicative of underlying mental illness in James? What does this represent? Welcome to my 10-hour analysis video of Silent Hill 2. Dead. Could it have been that creature?
Oh yeah. This thing broken?
Ting.
What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
I remember reading somewhere that if you knew what she was saying in that broadcast, that would spoil the entire story. Don't know if it's true or not. But I guess given that so many people like this game, it's probably true. What's the name of the first protagonist? Let me see. I know Silent Hill 3 is, Cheryl Mason. So it's something Mason. This guy is James. I think it's Harry Mason? Wrong though. I haven't looked back at that game in, you know, the entire year. Oh, never mind. But I have played another Silent Hill game before, which is Silent Hill Origins for the PSP. Ah. If I recall, Silent Hill Origins was the first game to be outsourced, wasn't it? Oh man, how am I doing in? I think my health is okay. I think my practice run was a lot better. There's been a cave-in on the road. I can't go any further this way. I can't make it to the park this way. I'll have to find another way. Yeah, before I started streaming, I played a little bit to make sure it would actually work. A lot of these old games are very finicky when it comes to modern OS. Oh yeah, Silent Hill Origins. After Silent Hill 4 came out, Konami was like, oh, we need a Western developer to make these games. Which I think was one of the biggest mistakes. dropped the ball so hard with that. But then, you know, whatever studio it was, I think directly worked with a couple members of Team Silent to make Origins. And I heard it is pretty okay. It doesn't have that reputation of completely ruining the franchise, much like the other games. Oh, hey. I got the apartment gate key. Already? I didn't know it was this close. I remember having to... like, go... Okay, so... a couple years back, like even before I started streaming again, I think like 2020, 21, close to that October, I made a horror video. I made a history video talking about horror, and I played this game to capture some footage. And I got as far as the apartments because I couldn't find one of the coins. And I remembered having to search this place, like, up and down, finding out what to do. That's funny. Anyways, I still have the game. I'll say it's pretty good too. Maybe not as good as the first 3 games though, but still awesome to play Silent Hill Origins. Alright. I think you've convinced me. I was gonna play... what was it? There's another game that's pretty good too. Another chat member told me exactly what it was and I forgot. It wasn't Homecoming and it's not, Shattered Memories, it's another one. But I think the yearly release schedule would be next year Silent Hill 3, then the following year... Am I already? I'm already at the apartments. How did I just happen to wander into this? But anyways, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill 4. I guess I'll put Origins after that. I think in terms of timeline, that's how it should go. Or maybe in order of release schedule. And then that other game I have no idea what's called. Okay, here's the door. Ah, Harry Mason. Okay, by the way, the name of Silent Hill 3's protagonist is Heather, though. Oh! Oops. I think that's a spoiler. Unintentional Silent Hill 3 spoiler. You know why I remember her name as Cheryl Mason? Because in Dead by Daylight, her character is called Cheryl Mason. And I was planning to play a lot of Dead by Daylight. Maybe that overwrit my... Overrided? No, overwrit my memory. Sometimes I English. Because she changed her name in the 3rd game. Ah. protagonist of Silent Hill Origins, his name is Travis. He's a trucker. Oh, yeah! Now I remember. You know what? I really wanted to play that game. I had a PSP, but I never played Silent Hill growing up because I think it was too scary for me. But I did hear that there was going to be a secret ending in that game. I don't remember how or why. Maybe you'd pick up a couple items. And much like the other endings in Silent Hill, you would wake up as Snake, as Big Boss during Snake Eater. And it'd be like that cutscene thing. And I think Colonel Campbell would be like, Snake, you're having a nightmare or something. Are you okay? And like, Snake would fall out of the tree that he was sleeping in. And then it'd go like, Snake! 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 And then that's how the game would end. And I remember thinking like, that was so cool! It was cut content though. Oh. It was cut content, but, you know, I still wanted to play the game. So I could get a feel for what they originally planned. You know, since I'm such a huge fan of Metal Gear. And plus, all of this information came out after the whole Kojima ruse. Metal Gear is in Silent Hill. Metal Gear Survive is Venom Snake's nightmare when he's in a coma. So, you know, I was bought into all the hype. It's not scary. If I saw that in real life, I would turn the other way. Oh, did you do the UFO ending of Silent Hill 1? You know what? I was planning to. I just didn't get around to it. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Good thing there's an indicator for that. I did I think the very good ending. Like, good plus, or whatever. And I was thinking I would do the UFO ending as like a bonus video on top of what I had already recorded. But, I don't remember what happened. I just didn't get around to it. But that would be cool, though. And since, that was my first playthrough, I don't think you can get any of the special endings beforehand. Isn't that so frightening? No sound, no ambiance, no wind. James isn't breathing. Just silence. Silent Hill, if you will. And this enemy is just standing there. If this was any other game, there'd be like sirens blaring. Raw! There'd be like noises. The protagonist would be like, oh, what's that doing there? Sometimes less is more. Alright, let's check out our map here. I think that means... yeah, there's... those blue things means that the path is blocked. I'm guessing. We haven't gone into this door, where my cursor is. For some reason... even though I am using a controller in this game, I can still use the mouse. And I don't know how to turn it off, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. I can also go down this hallway. And I guess I didn't go into that door. A major issue I ran into while playing Silent Hill 1 is exactly that. I would go up and down the hallway, and because there's like 30 doors that don't open, I would just run by the one door that I needed. Reminds me of Cry of Fear. A television, there's nothing unusual about it. What's this? Henry, Mildred, and Scott? There is writing on the clock. The scars from the past shall remove the nail that stops time. Huh. No matter how much I push, it doesn't move. It's like it's stuck to the ground. The clock is stopped at 7:57 and 15 seconds. I can't touch the needles of the clock like this. Oh, you can quick turn that on, huh. I believe Origins came out after Silent Hill 4 was released. Yeah, I think after whatever, for whatever reason, I guess Konami didn't like the numbers that Silent Hill 4 sold. I do remember hearing that there were plans in place to make Silent Hill 5. Oh, there's no door here. I see. Yeah, I don't remember where I heard that, if I actually did hear it or if I read it. But apparently, Team Silent already had like this whole synopsis written up for Silent Hill 5. And it would have been like such an amazing game. I don't remember the exact specifics, but it would have taken place, I think, at Silent Hill, something like that. I'd have to brush up on it because it has been a while. But from what I remember reading, it was gonna be like next level. Like day and night cycle, I think. Oh. It's a shame we never got that. In some alternate dimension, which I guess you could say Silent Hill exists in, we're out there playing Silent Hill 5. Along with Metal Gear Solid 6. There's a key on the ground, on the other side of the bars. If I stretch my arm out, I just might be able to reach it. You pick it up?
Ow!
Ha.
Hey, wait! Damn it.
No, I can't reach it no matter how far I stretch. But who's that kid? I heard there's like 4 endings of Silent Hill 2. I don't know if it's true though. I seen one of the endings on YouTube like 7 years ago. Yeah, 7 years ago seems about right. I don't remember exactly how many there are. There are quite a bunch. Ooh. A gun in a shopping cart. Yup, this is America. Huh. It's a shopping cart. What is that doing here? It's nice to know even in the literal embodiment of my personal hell, there is some resemblance to real life. There are a whole bunch of endings. Ugh. I don't know what to do now. What's that noise? Okay. Before I continue, need to make a mental check here. We need a key for this clock, right? So we can move that. But we've been in every room here. No such key. Above us. There is no path forward. Yeah, this is still cemented over. If only I had some C4. Can I do something with this? I know I have to... I know I have to collect some coins. That's where I got lost. But I... What was that? Some kind of noise north of here? Is this north? Ah. Well, well, well. If it isn't... Polygonal head? Oh, and it's... Oh, that's creepy. It's red. There's like a red thing waiting out there for me. And the TV's on.
Oh my god. Who could have?
Oh, hey. The key to... what was that? Key to 202. Okay. It's kind of like Resident Evil in that aspect. You kind of do something and then the other part unlocks. At least that's how I view Resident Evil. So 202, that would be... over here? Or is it on that other side? No, yeah, it's right here. I love that you can't see anything. Something red. Moths? Or butterflies? There are dead butterflies on the bed and the ground. There's nothing else of interest here. Yeah, I can already tell the butterflies represent transformation. I've done a bit of research on that. Don't you hate it when the wall... Sorry. Don't you hate it when the hole in your wall just starts having green discharge? Like, how do you fix that? It's too dark to tell for sure, but I think there's something on the other side of that hole. Will you investigate? Do you think this represents what I think it means? I mean, realistically, if there was a hole in the wall like that, would you stick your hand in? I don't know. I think there are some serious undertones here. Transformation. The hole in the wall that suspiciously looks like... I'm not gonna say. I'm glad the game doesn't outright tell you. I guess that's why people still talk about this game, huh? The fact that these weird things just happen, and there's no explanation, gives people a reason to talk about it. Oh yeah, sorry. There's like 4 endings. I did used to watch a lot of Silent Hill videos back on YouTube. And I think there's 3 originally. And then when they re-released it, or something, maybe Silent Hill 2 Director's Cut, they added another ending. Yeah, it's all very curious stuff. Oh, also including... Does that include the 2 special endings? I'm not even sure. I think there's a bad ending. There's a good ending. And, I think like really bad or really good. And then there's in water. And then UFO and the other ending? That's like 7 endings. There's movies based on the games. Have you seen them? I have. Actually, last year, for Halloween, I ordered some pizza, and I sat down and watched them run right one after another. There's another one coming out, isn't there? The first one is a lot better, I would say. The new movie is being directed by the guy who directed that movie. Oh, that's funny. Henry Mildred Scott. Hour, minute, second. I get it. And... oh man, I didn't look at the bottom one. Oh, okay. It's, let's see, that would be maybe 9? 9:15? 11:15? Ten. Is that? No, it's not that. Okay. Maybe it is. 9. Ah, okay. There we go. That sounds like... that is right. Don't know how that works, but I'll take it. Yeah, the movies. The first movie's pretty good. Because it's actually... it actually has more of the Silent Hill atmosphere, I would say. It tries to incorporate a lot of the elements of the games into the movie. Whereas the second game, the second movie is more of a Hollywood action thriller. And like they change the character names and like their relationships and everything. I think the first one's pretty good. This is where, yeah. Alright, will we go up into purgatory or we go down into hell? Huh, looks like we're in luck, boys. Hell is locked. Let's go back up. I mean, I was planning to tell you the name of the protagonist of the third game, but not gonna tell you the other spoilers. Alright. Thank you for being considerate. Honestly, I never knew that Heather's father was the protagonist of the first game until sometime later in the game. Like, did you like the protagonist of the first game? I heard that he was a cool protagonist. I thought he was okay. As good as any video game protagonist could be. Definitely wasn't like James. Harry was more about... oh, okay. That's... That's quite the juxtaposition. Uh-oh. He can't see me, right? I did kind of walk in on him. If this was any other game, I would say that made no sense. But since this is Silent Hill, that made no sense. But this is why it's good. Oh, that's right. I was interrupted talking about Harry. In the first game, Harry was kind of at Silent Hill because his daughter wanted to go, which is, I think, directly taken for the movie. The movie and the game kind of follow similar plots. Oh, here's that other key. But, you know, Harry kind of goes through Silent Hill trying to get his daughter back. And, like, he's uncovering all these secrets. The whole reason why the town is like that, and why it's all foggy and stuff. Whereas in Silent Hill 2, James is kind of here for his wife. He got a letter from his wife telling him to come to Silent Hill. And all of these things are kind of manifestations of his psyche. I don't think that's a spoiler. Yeah, with Silent Hill 1, they kind of didn't know what they were doing. You can see it in the story. Because, I think... Sorry, let me collect my thoughts here. In the first game, they kind of had an idea of what Silent Hill would be, right? But I think they took Harry in the direction of he's here, so the town is kind of being influenced in terms of what he's seeing. But in this game, James is here for his wife, so all of what we see is kind of a direct result of him being here. You get what I'm trying to say? It's more like the enemies in Silent Hill 1 are kind of like more generic enemies, and in this game the enemies are more like, symbolic. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I guess he was okay. He tried to do the right thing. You know, there's a whole cult running around, and like there's other people. So he tried to stop the cult, save the people who were in danger. Did have some pretty witty comebacks. Ah. Canned juice. It's a good thing I know what I'm doing with the juice. In general, it's a good thing we live in modern times, right? We're not cavemen. We have technology. Because, if I would have played this as a kid, I can guarantee you I would have been stuck at this part, and I would have never played this game again. Because I would have no idea what to do with this juice. Luckily, if I ever get stuck, I could just pull out my phone. Silent Hill 2, whatever I'm stuck with it. Thankfully, there's a whole bunch of guides. I can just imagine how people must have felt like, you know, playing this game when the only resource you could get was a strategy guide. Oh. Then again, when I do think about it, as a kid, I got pretty far in some games I would otherwise be stuck at today. I don't remember what I was playing, but it was a game I used to play as a kid. I think also another PS2 game. And I was playing along normally, and then for some reason I just got stuck. I was like, oh, what am I supposed to do here? Like, I googled it and it's so complicated. And like, even as an adult, I had no idea what to do. So, the fact I could have done that as a kid kind of baffles me. Also, I think the movies are good. Maybe not the best, but they're still fine to watch. Yeah, that's a good description of them. They could have been better, not gonna lie, but for what they are, they're okay. The garbage bag is torn and the contents are strewn all over. Oh, oops. According to the police, can I? Okay. The police announced today that Walter Sullivan, who was arrested on the 18th of this month for the brutal murder of Billy Locane and his sister Miriam, committed suicide in his jail cell early on the morning of the 22nd. According to the police statement, Sullivan used a soup spoon to stab himself in the neck, severing his carotid artery. By the time the guard discovered him, Sullivan was dead from blood loss, the spoon buried 2 inches in his neck. An old schoolmate of Walter Sullivan's from his hometown of Pleasant River said, he didn't look like the type of guy who would kill kids. But I do remember that just before they arrested him, he was blurting out all sorts of strange stuff, like, he's trying to kill me. He's trying to punish me. The monster. The Red Devil. Forgive me. I did it, but it wasn't me. The schoolmate then added, I guess now that I think about it, he was kind of crazy. Crazy that Walter Sullivan is, the antagonist of Silent Hill 4. Crazy that... Well... Do you think they thought that far ahead? Like, oh, 2 games from now we should do this, so we'll put it in this game. Or do you think, oh, we do have a whole bunch of names that we put in this game. We could use that. I do know that Team Silent kind of got forced to make a continuation on Silent Hill 1. If you can believe it, when this game came out, the people were kind of mad. Because they were expecting a game to continue the story of Silent Hill 1. And then when they booted up Silent Hill 2, here's this guy. And then, you know, I think from the backlash of that, then Konami was like, okay, you gotta make the next game continue the story. So maybe they included that as a... as like, oh, we were planning to do this, and then, you know, we kind of got forced to do something else. Oh, camera, please! Oh yeah, that's where we left off. Yeah, the movies are good. I don't know if they did the bare minimum, to be honest. They kind of adapted Silent Hill 1 into the movie. Which I guess isn't necessarily bad. Oh, this goes from the bottom. Yeah, okay. I just feel like... to hell? Wow, didn't I mention? Ah, it's a crazy coincidence. But the second movie, you know, like most horror franchises, they kind of expand to the action market so they can get more market share. And, you know, when that happens, you get Resident Evil 6. You kind of lose yourself in the music the moment you want it. What the? Who could have done this? Ah, those are some noises.
me! I didn't do it.
Do what?
I didn't do anything. I swear.
Hmm.
He was like this when I got here.
My name's James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Oh, like the cyberpunk money.
Who's that dead guy in the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill anybody.
You're not friends with that red pyramid thing, are you?
Red pyramid thing? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
Honest,
quite a question.
I did see some weird looking monsters.
Next time I see someone in public, I'll be
Scared
like,
the hell out of me. So I ran in here.
you're not friends with that red
Well-
pyramid thing, right?
I guess this place isn't too safe either. What happened here anyway?
I told you, I don't know. I'm not even from this town. I just...
You too, huh? Something just brought you here, right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, whatever it is, I think you better get out of here soon.
Yeah, you're right. What about you?
I'll leave as soon as I'm done here. Eddie, be careful.
James, you be careful too.
Hmm.
Eddie, are you okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Don't let me, bother you. The wall is covered with football posters and meaningless graffiti. I couldn't care less about either of them. Ha, you and me too, James. I am literally James Sunderland, protagonist of Silent Hill 2. Did I? Oh, I haven't gone to the fire escape. There wasn't a key in here, right? I thought... okay, whatever. We could always just... come back. So yeah, where were we? Alright. Yeah, it's just a shame. It's a shame, these huge media companies don't really have confidence in their properties. Even though there is a huge market for it, people still talk about Silent Hill. They still do play the games. So it is kind of crazy that they don't cater to the audience. They kind of cater to everyone else. And then they wonder, oh, I guess no one likes Silent Hill. How different is Harry and James as in personalities, since I'd never seen much of the games before? They're not that different, actually. They do fill that silent protagonist trope. I think where they differ, though, is Harry does have kind of like the light in his eyes still. He does care about living. It's the best way to put it. Living for his daughter. He needs to get through the trials of Silent Hill so that he could save his daughter. Whereas I think James differs in that he doesn't really care. Let's use some of these. You know, it's like this aura that they have around them. You know, Harry will go through hell and back to save the ones he loves. Whereas James is just kind of here because he has nothing else to live for, so might as well. I think that's the main difference. I never knew where to go when I played Resident Evil 2 and 3, but I figured it out as I was memorizing where I'd been to and what items I needed in the games. Oh, I have to go back down. Or I should have gone to the other side. Shouldn't I? We're already here. Let's just go the long way. Yeah. When I was a kid, something like Resident Evil was kind of like out of my area of expertise. You know, it's so engaging. You have to pay attention to everything. And I remember getting stuck in so many games because I would skip the cutscenes. I know when I played no, not Silent Hill 2. When I played Metal Gear Solid 2, I skipped all the cutscenes, and as a result, I ended up like not knowing where to go. And then because of that, you know, oh, I guess I don't like Metal Gear Solid 2. Then I followed a guide, and it's like, oh, well, if you pay attention to the story, you know, obviously they tell you you have to go here. But as a kid, am I really gonna sit through a 5-minute codec conversation? Like, I don't think so. So, you know, that's more of a skill issue, as some people would put it. I think I just figured out where we need to go. We have to go back to where I just was, because the fire escape is on the opposite side of the gate. So yeah, even now, when I played RE2 Remake, I streamed it like when it first came out years ago. I was like super anxious because I was so scared I was gonna miss something important. Thankfully, in that game, things are a lot more linear. You can kind of just run past enemies, you know, shoot them and they'll stagger, and you can more or less make your way past them. But the original RE2? We might have to go downstairs. The original RE2 just seemed like a nightmare. I would watch people play it on YouTube, and I would be like, how does anyone know what to do? I think we go this way. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was drinking some water. There is no fire escape outside the door. Maybe they knocked it down when they built the building next door? I think I can get into the building next door if I go through the window in front of me. So yeah, if I ever play the original Resident Evil games, you already know I'm gonna have some sort of... some sort of guide. It looks like there's something stuck inside the toilet. Will you take it out? Oh no, James. Oh no, James. At least roll up your sleeve. Oh. All that water is gonna be dripping down. It looks like a wallet. There's some kind of memo in it. 11 right, 12 left, 9 right, and then 18. Like I said, if it was anyone else, I think they would have definitely rolled up their sleeves. James here doesn't care about anything. So, you know, who cares if there's poop water just rolling down your sleeve the whole time. Okay, so it was 11, 12, 9... something, right? $11, $12, $9, $18. Yeah, I can remember sometimes. 11, 12, 9, 18. Oh. Just more useless ammo. 110 bullets. Who needs a gun when you've got stick? I thought you could step on enemies to kill them. I guess they actually have to be alive when you do that. Did you rap the part of Eminem Lose Yourself? I might have. Way back. It's actually called Mom Spaghetti. In the moment. Mom Spaghetti. Let's explore this whole hallway first. Palm Spaghetti. Knees weak, arm Spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater, Spaghetti. Mom Spaghetti. He's nervous. There's a note stuck on the door. Dear Tim, I have to go run an errand, so I'm going out. I left the house key with Uncle David. You know where he lives, don't you? The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. I'll be back as soon as I can, so please watch the place while I'm gone. When I'm gone, just carry on. Don't mourn. Something when you hear the sound of my voice. Just know that. Here's a little solo lore tidbit. I used to be quite the Eminem fan. What was that? Back in middle school, this is gonna sound so funny. When I was in, like, elementary school, I used to listen to a lot of electronic music on the radio. So I was like, okay, this is music. Also a lot of country, for whatever reason. But I think I watched 8 Mile. And, like, in that transitionary period, when I went from elementary to middle school, I was like, oh, this rap music is just people singing about rhymes. This is actually pretty cool. Like Eminem. Look, I was gonna go easy on you, but I'm only gonna give this one chance. Like I used to know all the lyrics. There we go. It's A. It's attack button. Just without aiming. To step. But, yeah, I used to really rap the whole song, like, over and over again until I had it memorized. I used to really like Rap God, cause he would be a rap god, you know? He would rhyme with like 5 different words every second. And then I kind of spread the infection, cause I had, my best friend at the time, which is still my friend, Natotron. He's a member of the group that we kind of formed. And, you know, we were both in middle school at the time, and I was like, hey, have you ever listened to rap? Cause it's just, you know, it's a bunch of rhymes, isn't that cool? And like, I introduced him to Eminem. And I think since then, he does listen to Eminem. It's funny to think back. Oh, hey!
Oh, it's you.
Just to finish that thought, I haven't listened to any of his new stuff.
James.
I kind of fell off to listen to more
Angela.
electronic stuff.
Angela, okay. I don't know what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? But you're the same as me.
I assure you, player, this angle is vital to the
Easier
plot.
just to run. Besides, is what we deserve.
No, I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
Not yet. She's not anywhere.
Did she live in this apartment building?
I don't know.
So, all you know is she lived in this town.
What did you say? How do you know that?
Well, I just figured, 'cause this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah.
Am I right?
I guess that makes sense.
I'm so tired.
So, why did you come to this town anyway?
I'm sorry. Did you find the person you're looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Anyway, she's dead. I don't know why I think she's
It's
here.
quite a way to just drop that information.
She's dead?
Don't worry. I'm not crazy. At least, I don't think so.
I've got to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town's dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
I'll be okay by myself. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
So you're acting like I'm the crazy
What
one
about
here,
that?
when you're the one with the knife.
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! Oh, I'm sorry. I've been bad. Please, don't!
Ah, such a good song. I just love the piano. There are magazines on the floor. There's nothing unusual here. You know, this whole time, while I was watching that cutscene and I saw the reflection, the mirror effect, Metal Gear Solid 2 came out around the same time, right? Both made by Konami. I would assume Kojima at some point met with the team making Silent Hill. You know, I think, wasn't it Metal Gear that really put a lot of the, technology in place for, you know, the whole graphic side, the use of the PlayStation 2 hardware? What I'm trying to insinuate is, you know, it's hard to imagine Metal Gear and Silent Hill being developed at the same time. And just, you know, at some point, Kojima never went over and maybe borrowed a few ideas here and there. It's part of the whole ruse, you know? I wonder if we're gonna see more of Eddie later in the game. Maybe we are. Oh. That is pretty good foreshadowing, right? We did kind of just see Eddie at that toilet. We did see Angela at the graveyard. And now she's here. This is where we just were. Yeah, I don't have a map of this place. I think I maybe passed it by. We were also here, weren't we? Oh, this is where the save is. Okay. So now that we've got, I think, all the coins, we need to find a place to put them in. Since there's still an enemy here, I'm guessing we didn't go this way. Yeah, this is around the point that I stopped playing all those years ago. I never found the last coin. And I got kind of tired of going up and down. And yet for some reason, now that I'm playing it, I just miraculously run into all the places I need to go. We did go down, didn't we? This would be so much easier with a map. Oh! I swear Metal Gear Solid is like 70% cutscene and 30% gameplay. You know, you would not be wrong. The only game I would say that is not that would be the original... Metal Gears. I don't know where to put those. Photo of Mary. Oh, am I? Should probably just heal. Just in case. Yeah, when I play Metal Gear for Metal Gear March, I always have to wonder, like, how much can I really allocate for the game if I know this whole stream is gonna be mostly cutscene. Oh! Dear Tim. The key is in the room near the first floor staircase. Yeah, we forgot about that. Near the first floor staircase? Would this be it? Near the room with the first floor staircase. This is the first floor, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be? But then again, I have gone through all these doors. Oh yeah, this is where Angela was. Unless there's a key in here too? No, that would be too... That would be too, too giving? The game wouldn't give us the key, the coin, and the knife, right? I'm thinking maybe it's back on the other side of the apartment? Like we have to go through the window? Anyways, back to what we were talking about. Yeah. The first Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 have pretty much no cutscenes, thankfully. Well, they do have, technically they are cutscenes, because the text kind of goes over them. You know, there is some story. There's like codec calls and stuff. But I think, personally, I mentioned this, I think during yesterday's stream of Metal Gear Survive that as long as the gameplay justifies the cutscene, I'm okay with it. Like, playing Metal Gear Solid 4, like actually playing it with the cutscenes and everything is kind of a chore because there are so many cutscenes. But the gameplay in that game is so incredible that I can look past it. Some people can't, and that's okay. Then again, you know, some people do play like the new God of War or any kind of PlayStation game where you barely pick up your controller and they just eat that up. So, I don't know. I like Metal Gear because of the story. But the gameplay is not bad either. Oh, I see where we are now. Okay. We gotta go back down. The door should be... That's the door I was looking for. Near the first floor. Stairway. Do they mean like on this side? Maybe I forgot to pick up a key over here. No, but this was where Eddie was. Yeah, he's still here.
Are you still here?
Yeah. I feel kinda sick. I'll be okay soon.
You should get out of this town when you can.
Yeah, I know, but...
I know, but... There's something drawing me here. And I'm not looking like the Mona Lisa either. Maybe this way. No, this was broken. Oh, did I really miss going into that one? Oh, it's okay. Maybe this room? I thought Oh, there's an enemy in here. Means we haven't been here. Or if we have, it's respawn. Which in video game terms means something's changed and there's an item. Okay. If I was a key, where would I be? Apparently not here. No, but this is the room near the first floor. Stairway? Maybe I missed it up here. No, yeah, this is the second floor. Judging by this 2, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that the 2 is referring to the second floor. just so we don't waste any time here, I'm going to look up. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Just look up where this key is. Otherwise, I'm gonna be walking in circles, and that's not fun. Okay. We've got that. Oh, the... Okay. We have the coin, so that's good. The key for room 209 wasn't in 109, so it must be here. Grab the coin. If you have a good eye. Okay. Enter room 105. So I think we have to go back to that other side. While we make our way there. You know, something I was gonna say about James when he got the item from the toilet, but it's best if you play Silent Hill 3 to know what I'm talking about. I think I know, actually. I recently watched one of those you might not know videos. I think I know what you're talking about with if you have the save data for Silent Hill 2. I don't want to really say it out here or say it out loud, but I think I know what you mean. It's fun when games add in stuff like that. Alright, so we're looking for room 105. (103). 105. Which... Oh, I've ran past this so many times because the save is right here. Oh man. Well, I can't get it all right. There's something written on the desk. 3 bright coins and 5 holes be at one end sits the seducer of she? Okay. Oh, the wind, whatever. The formless one, null, lies furthest from they. The old one besides the serpent, since not. 'Tis to the prisoner's left that he doth rot. Which means... I'm gonna have to use these here. I'm just gonna guess. Old man. Is this right? It's not right, okay. Lies furthest from the seducer of she? Can I read that one more time? Okay. So let's pay attention this time. 3 coins in 5 holes. At one end sits the seducer of she, the snake. So at either the left or the right side. The wind from behind the woman doth play. So maybe snake left, and then a space, and then the woman in the middle. The formless one null lies furthest from they. The old one besides the serpent sits not. 'Tis to the prisoner's left that he doth rot. It did say left, right? There we go. Line house key. I think that means we can just leave here. Cool, that wasn't so bad. I'm already further than the first time I played this. Now that just makes me want to listen to Eminem Lose Yourself again. I don't know why, but I imagine James singing that song, Lose Yourself, while driving a car. I mean, it does kind of fit, right? Lose yourself in the moment, and then, you know, James doesn't care about anything, so he's just kind of driving wildly. Lose yourself in the moment you want it. And he's like swerving left, right, all the way. He's not even looking at the road. He's just singing with his eyes closed, like crying. It is kind of funny. What? I think I'll look around this apartment some more. Something's not right? But, oh! Oh! That one door! Oh, remember that one door. No, we can go this way, right? Let's not take the long way. Yeah, I completely forgot about that door. This looks like the key that would be near the first floor staircase. I guess. It doesn't even look like it's next to a staircase. What kind of music do you think James listens to? I feel like he'd be kind of a Linkin Park type of guy, you know? My Chemical Romance, Green Day. What's another one? Panic at the Disco, maybe? Like old Panic at the Disco? No, this is the moth room. We have to go to... Yeah, there we go. Oh, is this not what I'm thinking of? Oh, you know what? It's on the other apartment. Yeah, we have to go through the hole. I'm just at the point where I can't remember. No, I can remember. It's just, I think moving through this environment so much, or I should say, too quickly, is kind of making me not remember where everything is. No, but I think I know where it is. You have to go here and then down through the stairwell. Was it down? No, this was where Angela was. We have to go up. Or maybe it's not up. They do say Silent Hill is like a maze. If I ever go to Silent Hill, you already know I'm gonna draw myself my own map. Why would I wait around to pick something up? I got a pen right here, I got a piece of paper. Let's map this out. Maybe it was where we were. That's so weird. Yeah, this is the Angela room. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. I looked over. I physically looked over my shoulder because I thought there was someone there. That kind of scared me. It's another letter. Apartment stairway key. Guess it was just a key then. All right. Oh, is the stairway key, does that lead from James jump scare? Okay, I have two possible answers. Does this go from the bottom of this stairway, or does it go from the other courtyard door that doesn't open? We will find out right now. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What is the description? Oh, the west side apartment hall to the stairway. Which I think... West side apartment hall? What does that even mean? Anyways. Oh. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. Again, I was gonna talk about something different. Anyways, I gotta go. Take care, man. Sorry I didn't get to the rest of your comments, but thanks for stopping by. I know it is kind of late, but you know, these personal demons just don't sleep. Thanks for stopping by. I'll probably stream the rest of this. Well, I should say, I'll be streaming the rest of this game. Oh! These coming days with the finale on Halloween. So, yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll join me for the rest of this game. I'm dead. Just as he's walking away. No! Oh, it's a good thing the save is right there. Yeah, because it's... okay. It's not so bad. If you're still here, I will answer the rest of your comments if you want to come back and check the VOD. Okay, that's what I was expecting. Oh yeah, I can't believe we made it 2 hours. Before the first death of the stream. Go down there into your dirty Resident Evil 4 water. You can't tell me that doesn't look like the water that you find in the PS2 version of RE4. Okay. I've heard this next part kind of crashes the game. Hopefully it doesn't do that. Or maybe that's just an emulator thing. We'll find out. Need that first aid. Oh yeah, and switch over the gun. Where we're going, we don't need bullets. It's not the way. I feel like that is, though. No parking anytime. How would a car get here? You know what really, like, gives me goosebumps? Seeing the terrain in video games that hasn't been modeled. I don't know if I played a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2 as a kid, because I would kind of clip out of the map and seeing the endless, like, miles of repeating textures would, like, always scare me. And seeing, you know, glimpses like this in games where if you look past the map, you notice that there's not actually anything there. Ugh. That's what really gets me going.
You! It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Glad the game didn't crash.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here, anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
What's that letter?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
Wait! How do you know Mary's name?
Kids always know exactly the right combination of words to make you hurt the most. Anyways, let's continue on with these comments I unfortunately didn't get to go over with. Oh, is this the right way? I saw the stairwell. I thought maybe this would be blocked off. Oh, that piano appears in the first movie too. I think with the Angela scene. Oh. Speaking of movie, this is directly out of Jacob's Ladder, isn't it? I know that movie is a huge inspiration for this franchise. And I watched it for the first time last year. And I gotta say, that is a pretty amazing movie. If you like Silent Hill, I think you would like Jacob's Ladder. So this is that park. Mary, are you here? Yeah, I love Jacob's Ladder. As you can probably tell, if you watched any of the other streams, or VODs, I make a huge amount of references to those movies. Or should I say, to that movie. And, you know, it's one of those movies, right, that at the time, when it released, everyone hated, because it made no sense. But years later, when you can actually appreciate what the message is trying to say, it really opens up. Much like this game. I know Fallout New Vegas was like that. I was watching a video earlier that was like, yeah, at launch, New Vegas was kind of rough. No one really wanted that game. And I guess in that regards, you could also say Cyberpunk is like that. Given time to actually fix the game, there is actually something good underneath all the layers of roughness. Can I see the other side of the lake? Guess not. I guess James doesn't have a quarter. Oh.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. You could be her twin. Your face, your voice, just your hair and clothes are different.
My name is Maria.
Most
I don't
normal
look like
conversation.
a ghost, do I? See? Feel how warm I am?
You're really not Mary.
I told you. I'm Maria.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. I was confused.
Where are you going?
I'm looking for Mary. Have you seen her?
Didn't you say she died?
Oh yeah, 3 years ago. But I got a letter from her. She says she was waiting in our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
Well, there's the hotel too, I guess. The one on the lake? I wonder if it's still there.
The Lakeview Hotel? Yeah, it's still there. So, the hotel was your special place, huh? I'll bet it was. Don't
Hey.
get so mad. I was just joking. Anyway, it's not that way. It's this way.
You're coming with me?
You were gonna just leave me?
No, but...
With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
I'm all alone here. Everyone else is gone. I look like Mary, don't I? You loved her, right? Or maybe you hated her.
Don't be ridiculous.
So it's okay?
Yeah, fine.
Oh my god. That whole conversation sounded like it was made by AI. Yes, this is how normal people speak. If this game didn't come out decades ago, and if it wasn't by a major publisher, I probably would have guessed it was made by AI. Anyways, this is the Maria I've heard so much about. Given that I kind of know a little bit about the game story, and I do kind of know Spanish, Maria is the Spanish equivalent of Mary. And of course, Mary comes from that book. So you can kind of already see where this plot is headed. That's what we in the biz call foreshadowing. Oh! Given the fact I don't exactly know how Maria fits into all this, do you think she also sees the same mannequin monster? Huh. Really makes you wonder. Oh, I don't have a map. Oh, I do. Never mind. I guess we have to go to the boat launch. Heaven's Night. We could go all the way back, I think. I don't exactly know what would be back here. Or maybe the game will, you know, destroy the road or something. While I'm searching, I have yet to play MGS4. I have seen gameplay of the game. Hopefully, I think in the near future, you don't have to shell out, like, a whole bunch of money to play it. That is, if you want to play it. MGS4 is currently, at the time of this recording, or I should say at the time of this stream, only available on PlayStation 3. I think, given what we've seen with the MGS Master Collection, Volume 2 would have MGS4. You know, given how Konami's handled the Master Collection, people have rightly pointed out, would they even do MGS4 justice? But, you know, as long as MGS4 is on another platform besides PlayStation 3, I think, you know, it's not exactly the best solution. Modders could always fix the game. Of course, that shouldn't be necessary. Modders shouldn't have to do the job that Konami should be doing by mastering the game, but, you know, given what we have, anything is better than nothing, I guess. Especially when it comes to MGS4. That game is so good. It really did push the PS3 to its limits. It was Kojima's intentional last game in the series. And as such, it does kind of explain a lot of stuff. Some people would say a bit too much. It was my first Metal Gear. If it wasn't for the gameplay, I probably wouldn't have wanted to play the other games. But, you know, I think everyone should give MGS4 a try. I say that for every game. I think MGS4 kind of was the beginning of the end, you could say. It tried to incorporate a lot of the console elements into the game, and I think as a result, it's a very unique experience. You know, along with the Beauty and the Beast core, you know, I'm a huge fan of Laughing Octopus. But that's besides the point. There's like no way to play MGS4 unless you spend hundreds of dollars on third-party resellers of an actual copy of MGS4 and a PS3. Luckily, I got my copy just around the time when the Xbox One was coming out, PS4. So it was still available at the time. But besides that, there is like no way to play MGS4. So I don't blame you for not playing it. It is pretty cool. But I think that's a huge reason why a lot of people were so amped up for the announcement of the Master Collection. Because if Konami really did want to commit to porting over MGS4, they could. You know, take a lot of time and money, but I think everyone would agree that it would be worth it. So yeah, maybe by the time oh, that's weird. Maybe by the time this stream comes out, you know, or that's a weird way to phrase it. Maybe by the time you watch this VOD or whatever, in the near future, MGS4 will be available for other platforms. And, hopefully it can continue to influence the wider gaming audience as a whole. Should I go into that? Into that story? I think I say it every time. It's not like we have anything important to do. I say this story every time I play MGS4. Which has been like 2 times. Back when it first released, like 2008, 2009, my mom's boyfriend at the time had a PS3. So when we would go over to his apartment, you know, I would play his games. And he had a grand total of 2 games. He wasn't a big gamer, I don't think. But he had a baseball game. It was like MLB, whatever, 2008. And also MGS4. So of course, I'm not gonna play the baseball game. And a game called Guns of the Patriots sounds pretty fun. So, you know, of course I played MGS4. And if you know anything about that game, it is quite the experience to be dropped into it just without any prior knowledge. So I think because of those memories, I really attached myself to Metal Gear. I really pushed myself to play the other games. Because if one is good, right? The others should be too. But, you know, given that Metal Gear has always been kind of a PlayStation thing, and I've always been more of a Xbox player, I never really got the chance to play those games. And, you know, by the time MGS4 came out, PlayStation 2, not exactly the hottest thing. In fact, I think when I got MGS2, for whatever reason, I was at a GameStop, and it was like, I think maybe $5, $10. It was a pre-used game. And because I had that experience of playing MGS4 before, you know, I was like, oh, hey, MGS2, this should be good. And,
I'll wait here. I hate bowling.
I didn't come here to play, you know.
Hurry back, okay?
yeah, never had the funnest time playing MGS2. Until recently. Hey! It's Eddie.
So what'd you do? Robbery? Murder?
Nah, nothing like that.
Huh! You're just a gutless fatso.
What'd you have to say that for?
I thought you said the cops were after you.
No, I just ran because I was scared. I don't know what the cops are doing.
But if you did something bad, why don't you just say you're sorry? Well, I guess I run away a lot too.
It's no good. They wouldn't listen. Nobody will ever forgive me. Did you find the lady you're looking for? What's her name? Mary?
Hey, Eddie.
Eddie?
Oh. You're...
James. We met in the apartment building?
Yeah, I remember. But...
Are you alone here, Eddie?
no.
Huh.
Bye-bye.
Wait! Come back! Eddie, let's go after her.
Huh? Laura? But why?
Laura. Is that her name?
That's what she said.
A laurel.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
She said she was fine by herself. She said a fatso like me would just slow her down.
Forget you.
Huh, that's weird. I heard Yanni.
Who is that girl, anyhow?
I don't know. All I know is her name. I swear.
That's weird. The subtitle said Laura, but I heard Yanni. Huh. That's strange. I guess the town really is getting to me. Anyways, Eddie. Do you mind if I have a slice? What kind of pizza is that? I didn't even process it. Oh, that's like deluxe, isn't it? It's got like olives and chilies and pepperoni and mushrooms. Man, sounds good right about now.